Coming to you live and direct. We're gonna be reacting today to why female podcasts are failing in South Africa, not just South Africa, around the world type of thing, right? So this was something I saw in open chats that was being, spoken about. I was interested in the topic. I want to give my 2 cents as to why I think they flop. I'm gonna tell you why I think they flop. I could be right, could be wrong. Doesn't matter. Either or, man. Like the video as you come in. Subscribe. Pull up to the Twitch. We are live right now. And at the same time, man, follow the socials. Like links in the description. This is a description, by the way. It's just under the video. So y'all bite that flow.
I feel like also because some women are just like, why should I watch this person?
Wait, hold on. This is where Clip Essay's video starts after that whole intro.
All female podcasts have a cap. If it's doing well, it's gonna hit 50K. We've never seen a successful female podcast hitting consistently 100K, 150 plus.
Yes.
And I'm talking all over the world. If it's a female podcast doing well, it's because it's interview based. It's not based on just girls. They always do 20K, 30K. Why is it, guys?
Why?
I don't know. It's because they just one-sided. Because it's always girls, just them girls. So their views are like all the same.
I don't have it in my mind that
I'm glad a Han said that, because if a Bruce said that, it just wouldn't land correctly. Listen, the fact that a mommy said it, that brings me peace. Because these mommies are not very good at conversation. They're not good at talking to people. They're not good at people skills or anything of that nature. So when a podcast pulls through, whether people like open chats or not, these guys are talented at actually talking to people and getting people to come out of their shell type of thing. And these are social skills that you need, bruh. These mommies aren't doing any of that. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really watch a female podcast all the way through because it's mostly gossip and a whole lot of all that other stuff where they're just agreeing with each other even if the other person's talking absolute rubbish. I've never seen a female podcast where they explore an idea and two people are on two opposite ends of the spectrum. They always for some reason just agreeing with each other. It's weird. And I'm not saying that I have a problem with people agreeing with each other, but if you're going to agree with each other, add something to it. Educate us. Podcasts at the end of the day are not just entertainment, it's education, dog. These hands have nothing to offer.
Michelle is getting paid for sex. I don't want to lie. Like, Michelle
Yeah, like I said, gossip. Those are what gossip.
gets paid to exist. Like, she gets money because she exists, she's beautiful and whatever. And call me delusional, it's fine. I don't care.
There are cases. There are cases. I won't lie. There are
they wanna
cases where
roast me up?
you can receive money just because you're like, dude, I want to spend time with you.
Yeah.
I understand that. It's happened. I understand that. But I'm saying 300.
Are you taking that kind of money though? I wouldn't be okay with my daughter taking that kind of money.
100 banks.
Girl.
300K to just look at you. Your beautiful self.
Guys, I think what we also
Trends.
not understanding, Lonnie London had an interview. She said she got 250,000 rand from a DM, bro. From a DM. I'm not saying see what you guys are talking about. So I think we're not understanding
Okay,
that
maybe
the
we're not-
level of these
it's
people.
the level.
We're not understanding
Maybe we
the
also-
level.
we're not on that
baby.
level.
We're not.
So we
friend.
don't
That's why we can't
understand.
comprehend it.
I need you guys to like.
Losers are doing that dumb shit, bro. Instead of paying for some child's laser eye surgery, dog, you're sending dumb mommies this money.
I'm kind of catching you.
No, listen,
Bro, even if I make $1 billion right now, bro, I'm not wasting money like that.
What she said.
Yeah.
But we have boys podcasts where it's
Yeah,
boys
yeah,
alone,
man.
but the
Girls
numbers
watch
are,
boys podcasts as
I've
well.
never seen a podcast with just boys.
I'm glad they put that up on screen.
I feel like also because some women are just like, why should I watch this person?
So women don't like each other.
Yeah, women don't like each other.
But
And that's another thing I said to y'all on this channel. There was a video, bro. I forgot which one, but it wasn't titled like this, right? But I touched on this entire concept of girlhood, dog. Girlhood is the fakest thing ever, dog. And I'm a brew, and I know girls that told me this like verbatim, dog. Girls are the ones that pull down girls more than anybody else. Girlhood is fake, Oaks. Don't believe that whole girlhood thing. That thing is a lie. It's a farce.
the girls podcast thing, bro. I'm genuinely curious.
Awesome.
Why? Is it that girls, why, guys? I'm worried.
Yeah, why? Man?
The mummies are just not that interesting, bro.
We always fight for gender equality.
You guys should be the ones answering this one.
Honestly, I don't know. I'm not on it.
If this equality that they're fighting for is real, man, then the WNBA would not be getting paid for by the regular NBA. Hans don't support Hans in anything, bro. In sports, in business, in relationships, in anything. Because there's more Hans on the planet, or like rough around the same amount, but there's more Hans on the planet than there are Bruce. But only the gen sports are like ultra successful for the most part, like 90%. Why is it that like women's D-ski, women's football, women's what do you call this thing again? Basketball, things like that, they struggle, dog. You know, like Han businesses struggle, dog. Why can't the mommies support each other? There's more of you than there are of us, which means there's more customers for the women than there are for the men, theoretically speaking, type of thing. But these mommies won't support each other. Look at the female podcasts that fade all the time. There's more mommies than there are brews. But mommies don't want to watch female podcasts. They watch the male podcasts. I'm just saying, bro.
It's girls are not funny.
Is it a thing of
Those are
podcasting
not
is not a
funny.
girl's thing? Is that the answer?
No, I don't believe that. I think that women can have podcasts because
No,
they
I mean
have
like from a
their own
consumer standpoint, you guys don't like watch podcasts naturally. That's why the views are low. It's not a thing you'll consume.
I feel like
Yes.
also maybe it's also like the
With me, I
context
don't
of
watch
like the
podcasts like that.
conversation.
Girl in the red is low-key cute.
Because it can be very similar within different podcasts, like, you know. But with here, it's like it's a very diverse conversation that we're having about different things. You
And those are social skills. Hans don't have those. Because they don't need those. Because Hans don't have to approach brews. Hans don't have to be charismatic and all sort of stuff. They don't have to be smart, funny. They don't have to be assertive. They don't have to talk their way through things. So they don't have these skills. So naturally, it's gonna be easy for someone like me to listen to a girl's podcast for like 5 minutes and be like, this is fucking lame. You know what I'm saying?
guys are bringing in the new.
And look at these mommies now. If they was just them alone, yeah, I wouldn't be watching this shit. But brother Mto, who's asking relevant questions now, and this mommy, to be fair, she's able to actually articulate herself to a you know, not idiotic degree. You feel me? Another thing I want to say is the kind of mommies that have these skills, they're not even being invited to these podcasts, bro. The clever mommies that can actually add value.
I don't think female podcasts are bringing in.
What would the girls talk about, like in
My
general?
daughter.
The conversation here is, unfortunately, all of us three are kind of at that stage of life where we just like, you know, I can ask my man for 20 bands to Cape Town, right? But then it's not realistic. We're not really.
You know, dog, I don't know why mommies are always obsessed with traveling, bro. Like, nobody talks about traveling more than girls, dog. You feel me? Like, it's always a trip that's being planned somewhere, dog. Why? Like, I don't get it. Like, bro, I've been all over this country, right? I'm blessed. Yes, I know I'm blessed. I've been all over the country, right? Visited so many places here. The beach in Durban is the same beach in East London, the same beach in Port Elizabeth, same beach in Cape Town. I promise you. The sand feels the same. The water temperature, you know, differs, right? Depending on the time that you go as well. But it's the same shit. I'll be honest. It's sand and a body of water. That's what it is. The hotels are the same. Unless you go to like those ultra 5-star ones and then you enter through the back. That's different. Like, bro, the longest flight you'll take is 2 hours in South Africa. Really. Like, 2.5 at most with delays. You get me? Bro, I don't get it. You go to the same places to do the same shit. At least if you want to go Kruger National Park, yeah, cool, that was nice, it was fun. But it's like, okay, sure, we watched animals for a little bit, then we left. It's like, okay, that was kind of lackluster when I think about it. We went to Mpumalanga, saw God's window, and then, yeah, fucking went up, we fucking looked at a mountain, bro. Fuck it, bro, there's nothing to do. Honestly speaking, like, yeah, cool, it's experiences, but dog, I'll be honest, bro, like, there's a lot more other things I'd rather be doing.
Relatable. Why doesn't up close include girls that are
I would much rather sit in a coffee shop, you know what I'm saying, have a very nice conversation with someone I care about, maybe my girlfriend or whatever, and just chill. Have a nice dinner, breakfast, whatever at that coffee shop on a nice rainy day, bruh. Over fucking going to the damn mountain, bruh. Just to scale the mountain, be at the top.
you know, relatable, girls that can. And I think that's kind of like an unfair position to put us at. So what? Am I supposed to come here and say, because I just want to argue with you and be part of like the other people and say to you, no, shy, like actually 500 is fine so that the people like me. And unfortunately, we're not those girls.
No, man. What you're talking about is just not interesting. What's interesting about you getting paid 20 pounds to go to Cape Town? What is the significance of you going to Cape Town? What does that do?
But I feel like I am.
Girl.
But
Actually, I've never asked any man for 20K.
different things, love, all those kind of stuff.
So women are broken.
Feeling in your feminine energy.
Yeah, all those kind of things.
No, dog, this is another thing I hate about a Hun podcast and just Huns in general. Every Hun has this like weird thing where they feel like they've all got spiritual awakenings. Oh, friend. Oh, whoa, this and the other, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? What's up, Brian Savannah in the chat, bro? Bro, all Huns just have this weird thing where it's like, oh, I'm in tune with my inner self. I've risen. I've awoken. It's weird, bro. Like, Huns are excited to throw some shit up that they heard from TikTok. That's something I realized.
It's not a
Choosing
conversation
yourself.
that accommodates
Choose yourself. That's a big one.
Never accountability.
Brah, I know you're right. Yo, brah.
Bringing your feminine energy,
Show me, don't do that.
prioritizing yourself.
I can't tell you what to do.
Do you know what I think it is as well? I feel like you see like
Promoting disobedience.
the way in which you guys start your guys' podcast. You guys it's not about as
What you're talking about, bro? Talking about why Han podcasts keep failing, dog. You feel me? I saw this on open chats, bro, and they were discussing this, and it struck me, bro. And there's a lot of reasons as to why these podcasts from the mummies keep failing.
the conversation. Maybe they get into the podcast with bullet points of whatever they're gonna speak
feels-
about, and they just stick to that.
Nah, man, listen, of course, some podcasters pull through with with an entire list of things that they want to ask. Lex Friedman does it very well, right? But it's still a conversation. It's not an interview, bro. Lex Friedman has conversations, not just interviews, dog. She's talking about interviews.
They don't try to,
But do you think girls
so-
have something to offer in the podcasting space?
I think they do. I mean,
I'm asking why you laughing.
I don't think they do. I'm gonna be honest, dog. I think as extras, a lot of mummies have a lot to offer. Like now, you feel me? But as the main star of the show, not really. There's very few mummies, and I'm not being fucked up, but there's very few mummies that are specialists in anything.
Bro,
Let me
what
ask
the
you
hell?
this. Do you feel like our input in today's
Or maybe the ones that are specialists don't come on podcasts.
conversation was nothing?
I'm sure.
No, let me go.
I saw Bruce blew up the Up Close podcast. Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I know I didn't watch that yet. I was about to watch that, and then I saw Shy and like Barbie there. I was like, hey, do I want to listen to them talk?
You said female based.
Females
Yeah.
alone. I'm trying to say this. Girls definitely have something to offer to us. They wouldn't be here if they didn't.
Yeah.
I'm saying as girls alone. Is it because remember, guys, the views are a determinant of what society wants. So when there is not a lot of
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. Of course, you blew up your Open Chats podcast based on that philosophy, but some people follow a wave, some people create a wave or are the wave. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro. Those are like the guys that can do this shit for like 15, 20 years. The people that can just do whatever the fuck they want and people will watch. This kind of nigga I'm trying to become. Like, bro, you look at like your Penguin Zero here on YouTube, dog. That nigga can talk about politics, can play a video game, can talk about this, can talk about himself, can talk about something that happened to him when he was a child, and it'll get like 5 million views, bro. That nigga can do whatever the fuck he wants, bro. He's like, it's just like that, bro.
female podcasts doing numbers, because it's not from a lack of
Self-love, self-care, what? Because we said so. What the fuck? Who the hell is this? Who the fuck is this lady? Respectfully, self-care, dog. This is what I'm talking about. Self-care is self-love. Our best friends, the new boyfriends. What the fuck is what? Love is in the little things. Okay, I can hear you. That's all, folks. 2025. Okay, home for the holidays. His episode is the latest and has 13 times more views than your average view count. Ooh, I see it right here. Ooh, wait, 16 pads found with chemicals. Vision board, girlfriend, what the girlfriend allowance? Michali Damase, finding love on a reality show. Bruce on relationships. Bro, very, you're not lying, bro. 46k views over like all the other
trying.
ones.
Girls do to the
Brucey brought them cloud. But you know what? They have a method now. Like, these mummies clearly see that bringing a Bruella is going to help them out. Low-key, we might just all need each other, you know what I'm saying?
podcast, but they seemingly struggle to get views. And
I've
I'm just
seen them
trying
on the story
to.
one as well.
And you saw what happened as well.
I don't know what happened along the way.
There's just something always happening, guys, and I don't know why.
And there's one episode that I watched. It had Londi London and Annele Zondo.
No,
And
but-
I loved it, bro.
There's these two girls actually that I'm always seeing their videos. I just don't know their name.
Yeah, it's talking about these.
You know them,
ones.
but even them, there's that ceiling I'm speaking of. They shy
Really?
of 50. It's the most successful female podcast in SA.
Yeah.
They shy of 50. They can go to 70, but there's that ceiling, bro. I don't know why.
And I feel like they really talk about good things. Like they have good conversations on the podcast, honestly speaking.
I also think the issue here is that abafana basasheli.
Yeah. They just don't know how to
I don't know
move.
what's happening.
Nah, that's cap, baby. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest, right, about shadowing and things like that, right? There's nothing wrong with shadowing. It's just that nowadays, Bruce can't take 10 no's. Imagine you approach 10 mommies, 10 say no. You approach 5 more, maybe 1 or 2 say yes, right? That's not my experience, by the way. I've never approached 5 mommies and gotten less than like 80% success rate, bro. Maybe it will be 1 or 2 that say no, but that's very rare. But usually it's like 3, 4 say yes. Sometimes all 5 of them say yes. But that's also not realistic, if I'm gonna be honest. It's also not realistic. The reason why bros don't share nowadays is because the method is kind of shown, bro. Like it's very tough to be like, oh my goodness, I have to go share this mommy or sort of stuff. When they see this mommy fiending for the guy with cash, or fiending for your favorite rapper, your favorite streamer, even here in South Africa, your favorite YouTuber type of thing. So a guy's mind is like, hey dog, let me just become as important as I can be, and she'll pull through anyway.
Happening? Are they shy? Are they lazy? Do they just want to throw money at us? I don't know what it is, but men just don't share anymore, and it comes out a lot in the grief culture.
She sounds like Adam Sosnick from the Patrick Bay Davies podcast, but David.
Yeah. And restaurants and things like that is, how do I get this girl without doing the sharing pause? Let me ask a waiter. Let me ask this person. Send her a bottle.
Yes.
Like, now I must assume that's your interest. That doesn't mean interest to me.
Exactly.
You're just quenching my thirst.
Literally.
It doesn't mean you like me. Like,
Women are just scared
Hey man, listen man, I keep saying to people the greatest pickup line on earth is the word hi. It's always worked for me.
of. You see, with us, we can say without any fear of contradiction.
Yeah.
But you know what I feel like?
Yeah.
I feel like with men.
So
You know
women
what she
are
said?
more brand focused.
Yeah.
Women are more safe and
They-
everything.
they
That's
can-
what
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean.
I literally
Yeah.
said that when we were having the conversation, like things that I'm saying to you guys now.
Sounds kind of cute, dog.
Not in private, I won't
You
say
wouldn't
what
say
I'm
on
Yeah,
the
so you're
podcast.
safe. Yeah, you wanna
I
play
also
safe.
feel like
yeah.
it's also because, you know, like, I use this
No, you
example,
guys are
like,
very smart.
if a
Don't
woman
lie.
is nude just to go outside, like, it's to be publicized, you know, her reputation is ruined. But if you're as a man, like, men don't really be like, okay, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
It's that kind of a thing, you know.
Nah man, you can't say that in this day and age when the likes of Bonnie Blue and that other chick and flipping Sand Bougie exist. Like that's a lie now. That's been debunked.
And maybe we conceal our views because we're scared of perception.
Yes.
Then that's a you thing if you're afraid of being seen a certain way. Do you know how much open chats gets dragged? Do you know how much I get dragged? Like bro, like in my own comment sections, bro, I've had people like busy here like swearing at me. Bro, I remember I had like 50 subscribers, bro. There was some dickhead in my chat, some loser, some low life, like putting up some hate, saying that I don't even want to say it because I don't want to put that lame shit onto the universe, but was hating on the channel, hoping that the channel wouldn't go certain places, but that channel's already at the places that nigga was hoping wouldn't go. Fuck that nigga. I know you still watching, nigga. Fuck you. Fuck your family and everything you care about, nigga. And I hope that you stay hating, keep watching, nigga. I know it's you. I know you peeping this, bro. Cause let me not talk, bro. Let me not talk, bro. Oh my goodness, bro. Fuck that nigga, dude.
You're scared of that being here.
I am. I come to this podcast with anxiety.
Really?
Well,
It's a thing. You're not alone.
Yeah,
Trust
you
me,
know,
you're not
because
alone.
I'm a very,
Everyone
like, I'm a
says that.
God-fearing woman.
That's why I
Before I
asked you,
came
how
here, I
did you
literally
feel- how
prayed
did
to
you
be like,
feel
God, give me
yeah.
a spirit to be able to answer things that people will understand, like where I'm coming from, and not, misinterpret what I'm trying to say.
And it told me was
When you
working
say a
on
clip
content
saying
better.
engaged,
Tell my friends, stop this pillow princess thing. Engage.
Engage.
Yes.
I say this. I'm not even saying because of the men, but I feel like when you learn to engage more, you're gonna start enjoying it as well yourself. I don't believe in that pillow princess thing. Engage.
Engage, baby. Engage. She's not lying. Baby girl, stop lying there like a starfish.
did you go flip?
No, because that is me. I'm all for sexual liberation, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, this is where I leave because this is when the conversation just evolves into some dumb shit. Talking about sexual liberation, bitch. I mean, lady, come on. Don't do all that. Don't do that. Like, bruh, I don't know why some of these mommies are so obsessed with that. But man, make sure that y'all like the video on the YouTube side of things. Make sure y'all like that video, man. You feel me?